Hello friends, welcome back to my channel where we are learning blockchain. Today's topic is in the continuation of my previous topic of consensus mechanism. In last topic I've explained about proof of work, and today I'm going to explain you about the proof of stake. So proof of stake is little bit different, not little bit actually, it is totally different from proof of work. If you can recall proof of work, it was against the rat race where every miner was trying to solve the mathematical puzzle, and whoever cracks it first and approved by the other miners, it was getting accepted. But the case of proof of stake is little different. How this is happening in this criteria, that every miner who is trying to mine the particular block need to put a stake against the verification, against the participation, right? So this is how it works. The more you deposit the coins, the more you will get the power to validate the particular transaction. Let's see how we will understand this. Suppose there are three nodes who are trying to put across the stakes against the particular mining of the block. Suppose A, B and C respectively, they have put the 45 Cardano, 30 and 25 Cardano stakes against a particular block. So the chances of getting selected from a block creator will be 45%, 30% and 25% respectively. This is how the proof of stake will give a value to the people who are putting more stakes against the verification criteria. Some of the coins which can be used against the proof of stakes are Binance Coin, Polkadot, Tejas, Ethereum, and then Cardano. We know that Ethereum first started with proof of work, but now then after that they have moved to proof of stake. So you can understand the value against the proof of stake algorithm for consensus mechanism, right? Now let's see that how it actually works. Now I want to explain you, we need to think through how people are getting the transaction and how it is happening in the real world. So all the verification and the mining is done through a simple algorithm first. Now let's understand, these all miners are linked in a distributed network. They are all ready to mine the block, right? At present they have a 5-node blockchain which is available for everyone to see. Now you can see these miners had put the stakes for the mining of a particular block. We can see this miner has put more stakes. Here we can see everyone has put. Now what will happen, an algorithm, systematic algorithm will run, and they will pick a validator to validate the transaction of the block, to validate the block's transactions. Now how it will happen, the more you put the stakes against the particular mining, the more chances you have to be picked by the algorithm, right? So in this case what will happen, this miner has put the more stakes, mostly chances are the algorithm will pick this miner to validate the transaction. Once this miner has been picked, this miner need to validate the transactions and inform other miners who are linked within this network to validate, right? Once these all have been validated by the transactions from the miners, it will be accepted and added into a blockchain, right? This is simple. Once it is accepted, this particular block will get added into the blockchain. This is very simple to recall. The more you put the stakes against the mining of a particular block, the more chances you have to be picked as a validator from the algorithm. And if you will pick as an if you will be picked by an algorithm, then the influence against the validation will be more, correct? Because your acceptance will be widely accepted by the network. Now we need to understand that it should not happen that somebody will forge that particular stakes. Sometimes what happens that if you will put more stakes, you can influence the particular transaction. But if there is an malicious activity, your whole stakes will get lose, right? You will lose all the stakes which you have put across the particular mining of the block. So everybody will be cautious because nobody wants to lose the stakes. Now we understood how proof of stake works. We need to see that if there is any pros and cons against that. So we can see the proof of stakes have some benefits, limitations, and I will show you the cons and pros also. It will defend from DAO attacks. This is not expensive. This has a faster transaction speed, but limitation is the risk of oligarchy and the unproven security. If we'll talk about the pros, this is very energy efficient. there is no mathematical computation which are involved in this to solve. This is the faster processing of the transactions on the blockchain network, and anybody who has an adequate stake to participate can participate, right, without any socialized tenant. But cons are, if you will put more coins, then you can be an you can influence the transaction verification because the stakes will be high from your end. Also, the second thing is that the coins which you are putting as a stake against the validation, against the mining of the blocks, will get logged for the particular transaction until unless that particular block is been mined, right? I hope you can understand this particular concept. Proof of stake is a very important concept. I explained you that how it works and what are the coins which can be used to put across the proof of stakes, right? So try to learn, try to understand and dig deep more into this particular area. If you find it challenging, write it back to me. I will try to solve the things for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will come back with another video to give you more knowledge towards blockchain. Thank you so much.